This is actually my second shot. I was filming it like a couple of hours ago, and all of a sudden, my mom, my whole family were rushing into the house, so I have to stop filming. Cause, hello everyone, I'm Sol, and I'm living with a typical Asian parent, and I'm gay. I'm not a gay. Let's be specific. I'm queer. I am asexual. For romantically, like I can fall in love with every specific person in the earth, but I'm asexual. That is so true. No doubt about it. I talk about how I discover how I am, or the how I respond, how people respond usually, or all sorts of things. To like past few days ago, and I don't want to shoot that like similar thing in low, but I feel like I have to, cause like I everything I film is kind of thing that just pops in my mind and stuck in my mind, and I just wanna say it out loud and post it in public. So I just wanna share how I feel right now, how what is suffer at this moment. I just want to dialogue everything like that. So that's the one of the reason that I filming this. So I just think those kind of things just messing around in my head. So I feel like I have to share it about coming out. And um to inform you, I didn't coming out to my both parents. I do say it to 4 or 5 person. I'm not sure, but two of them was queer, and the two of them was friend of the friend of him her. So actually, I just tell who I am to specific ones that I can guarantee they will accept, and they have no problem about how I feel about myself. And no matter if they don't understand how I actually feel, because of the reason I say so, they will gonna respect me, whatever. They might curious, they might question me several things, but I was quite sure that they would not, and they might not, and whatever. Even if they ask me of single things, they would whatever. Even though they can't understand what I'm saying, they would respect me as I am. And I don't know, I've never imagined about myself coming out to my parents. I'm living in the same apartment with them. It is not a big one. We just have a one floor. It's like a flat. We have just big living room with a three other rooms. One I using one of them, and I attached with my mother like half of the day. Less than a half maybe, because lately I didn't show in the house usually. Many reasons over there, but I don't know. But I just did. I feel like it's a time for me to move out for somehow, but it's hard. Houses are expensive nowadays. It's crazy, right? Well, this is not a thing I should say of them. Well, and because and sometimes I feel like I have to coming out, or sometimes I just genuinely feel like I need to coming out kind of thing. And in it's a little bit sorrow sometimes. Like there is only 4 or 5 person in this whole damn universe who know me personally, who know my parents, who know my whole family, who know what my real name is, who know my contacts, like everything else, and also know me asexual. There's only few. It feels like way easier for me to like speaking into camera and posting in the public rather than talking into straight to my parents. And that shit feels awful. Um, and you might say like it's so easy, it is so true, there's nothing bad about it, but like, yeah, I know. There is something called a generation gap. We have an age gap. My mom and dad at least 20, 25 years older than me. And I understand the context behind it. I know because I have to touch them more than others and I live under them right at this moment. It's really hard to reveal them something. But still, they are my parents. My mom gave a birth to me. My dad was there when I was doing my first cry, first step, first saying mama daddy. They are my parents. Like, I get a genes from them. And it feel really bad for me to like hiding something from them. And because I've never imagined myself coming out to parents. And it feels like I'm doing something wrong to them. Just because like I didn't tell them like what actually I am, how I actually feel about like, relationships, sexual things, or like that. And it feels like I'm fooling them. And that feels bad. I feel like I'm doing something wrong to them. I feel like I just say it. But like, I know there could be a secret between a parent and a child. We should have a like little, gap between a person and a person. We should not be attached that much, because we are a different person. We are living in a different time of life. We are in a different situation. We are a different person. I know all of that still. That's maybe because I've never imagined myself coming out to them. Like, that is also true. Because lately I low-key feel like my mom and dad both imagine one day I will get married with a boy. I discovered it lately. In my teenage, I feel like my mom and dad both don't want me to get married, or they might be okay if I didn't marry. Like, if I just go and tell them I would not gonna marry forever and more, like they would be perfectly fine about that. And I found out it was not actually. They want me to marry. And I'm not interested in a relationship because first thing first is I think that is a waste of time. And second is I'm asexual, so I feel like it is really hard for me to find a partner who I can actually be in a deep relationship. And I don't want to seek someone. I don't want to waste my time seeking for someone who might betray me and that gonna be hurt me so bad. So I just gave up. I choose to rather focus on money, works that I can achieve, things that I can get, studying, make friends, go out, all those kind of things, like not hooking up, not trying to make a partner, all those kind of things. Money could be a partner, that's my personal opinion. Money could be a partner. But lately I have a talk with my mom in a cafe place, and what she told me was like, I'm a little bit worried about how you feel about married. I want you to marry. I I really think you don't consider marriage as a bad thing. I have to explain her the whole damn thing. I'm not thinking bad. I'm not thinking negative about marriage. I'm just not interested. I don't want to take like all of my time and energy about seeking someone who might exist to good to married. And I'm pretty sure that it is way harder for me to find one because I'm asexual. I have to find someone who is fine without sexual touches, still love me, not gonna cheat it on me. And it is not a thing that you can find like just walking by a street, right? I personally think so. It is really hard to find because, like, I'm living in Asia. We have a strict rule about family. Um, and you imagine a few things, right? When you are in a relationship, and it means just more than a friend. Just more than a friends mean, you know. And I'm the type of person who don't want it, who feel like really awful about all of those kind of things, and and do I ever able to find some partner like fits with that? Like, no, I don't think so. So like, I gave up relationship, I gave up marriage, like all those kind of thing, and I just accept that the part that I just say I need a specific one. I just remove all the part. I just say her. I just told her like I don't want to focus on it at this moment. And she'll agree about it because I'm in my 20s. And in my country, married in a 20s is really an ordinary thing. People usually married in a 30 or 40 even. But at the moment, I felt like in my 30s, in my 40s, they want me to go out, look someone, go on a date, maybe whatever. Because I told my mom like several times I may bring a girl. Like every time she asks like, oh, what's going on in your relationship? Do you dating a man? I'm all like, oh, what about women? So she might know that there is a percentage of me bringing a woman as a partner, but I'm not pretty sure about how they react when I never bring someone in home. And there is like current fear of myself that I can't imagine that. And I didn't even can't imagine me coming out and how they react about coming out. Both of it. If I can imagine like just one of it, I might have a plan. I might like, oh, maybe in 30s, 40s, if they're still like that, I might coming out to them or like those kind of thing. But like, no, I can't imagine a single thing. Then I have to fake them like every time, like, oh man, mom, just I'm not that into relationship, I guess, like, oh, like that. And that feels awful. I don't know why. And I hate that point. I hate that point that I feel awful about it. That I feel like I fooled them. So I feel like there is responsible of me that I need to coming out to them. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I can't define where the responsibility that I'm feeling right now is coming from. And that's hard. That's hard. Uh, do I want to honest to my mom and dad? Sure. I want to be a proud daughter. Yeah. I want to be a proud daughter, but like still I want to like nice relationship with them. I want to be honest at the same time, and I know to be honest in front of them and to be proud daughter could be a thing that I can't have both. And I don't know the reason that why hiding few, just one single thing from them feels like faking me in front of them. You know, because it's nothing. Like, I've never told them that I'm doing YouTube, okay? There's like plenty amount of things that I've never told them I am actually doing or planning to do. I always do something first and told them second, or do something first and never told them. I once spent like four how many dollars is that? Amount of money, let's just say amount of money with a single event for a single event, and I never told them how many money that I spent on that event. And I genuinely feel no fear. I genuinely didn't feel like I fooled them on purpose. Actually, I fooled them on purpose because I just told them like it was not that grand. But I spent a grand. I spent a fucking money, a lot of money to get the event, but like I never told them. I have no plan to tell them. But like actually that is the thing that I'm fooling them. But like I don't feel bad about it. I'm not guilty. I don't feel any guiltiness about that. But like for sexuality, for talking some relationship stuff with my parents, feel like I'm totally fooling them. Like why? Why? Why is that? It's that is the points that I hate. Like every time I meet someone new, and it is really common for like starting a conversation with a relationship because like everyone loves love. I don't know why. I genuinely can't understand why, but everyone loves love. So when they talking about love or something like that, I'm just like pretending that I really interested in, or like I'm in the drama or some sort of that. I've never told them that I'm not interested in relationship or asexual. Whenever they told me something, whatever they're telling me something. At the same time, I think that is like kind of socialized myself, It's just like matching me and her, It is nothing. It's just a conversation. It's just a small talk. I just want to keep going a nice conversation with her, him, and with them. Let's say with them, and it is just a thing. Like if they say something, I react something, and that's how talk's going. Like that's how conversation goes, and but like in some part of myself, feel like I'm faking them. I fool them, like in some part of, and I can't define the reason. I can't figure out the reason that I feel in that way specifically only in this topic. That is something that I hate about coming out. Okay? I really want to know why. I for the very first moment, no, that was JK. Just after I discovered myself as asexual, and there's a few weeks, about a month, maybe a little more than a month, for me to think back and back and back. Why do I define myself as asexual? Why I am asexual? Am I sure about myself? Like those kind of things. Those suffers me first. And then after I was just like, fuck it, yeah, I'm asexual, so what? Then the thing that I want to coming out to someone just suffers me so bad. And because of that ego, I actually did a coming out for like several person. And every time I telling them actually who I am, I was like freaking nervous. I was like losing it. I was like shivering. And I can't tell the reason that I want to coming out that bad, even though I'm shivering that bad. Am I not able to handle this tension? If I'm not able to handle what would happen after my coming out, I am so afraid about it. I have a fearness about like, then I might maybe can give up. Not telling them who I actually, what I feel about sexual tension or something, it's maybe not a big deal, right? It's just a feature of a person. I am a I am Korean, I am Asian, I can speak English, I can speak Korean. I am in my 20s, I'm in a art school, I'm in university, I do write, like all of those things. These are a feature of myself, and I got this type of personality. I have this kind of personality that could be a whatever thing, That is me, this is me, all those kind of thing, right? But I've never show all of me to a single person. I have one best friend, forever kind of bestie. But I feel like there's still few things that I'm faking to her. I never tell all my drama to her. I think she does the same to me as well. There's a way of us to keep our relationship safe. We hide something from each other and we show something more than others, because I don't know the reason, but I am. That's who I am. The reason I'm talking about this is like it is really normal for me to hiding something from the others. For example, I really like coffee. hmm But I never show off that I really love coffee. I like coffee, I like tea, but when I meet someone who like tea, I just say I love tea. I've never said I like coffee as much as I like tea, you know. That's just that. That's just way how I socialize myself. I just fake a I just fake myself a bit to make a great conversation toward to other, or like in a way they would might like me better kind of thing. And I've never thought this is so bad. But so before that, in the moments that I feel like I am straight, it was like I never feel guiltiness about it. After I discovered that I could like a girl as well, I define myself as a bisexual at the moment. Because actually I got a crush, whatever thing. But at the moment I discovered I might a bisexual, still it was not a big problem, because like when they're talking about like crushing on a man or so of thing, I also able to crushing on a man. But like sometimes when I'm in, like with my closest friend, I feel like it's really bad, like them talking about the boy and the boyfriend, all of this stuff, and I'm just talking about the boy as well. Like that feels weird. So from the moment I started to thinking about coming out to my closest friend, some of my close friends, and was like really confused. Like I did it for my whole damn life, but like hiding some feature of mine, showing some feature of mine, depends on people. I did it for my whole damn life, and just for this sexuality, it just feels so bad. What the fuck is happening over here? What the fuck is happening over here? Or just a pressure of is that a pressure of the society? Is that something that I feel like I should show something, that there's a lesbian over here, there's a bisexual over here, there's an asexual over here? Do I have a pressure of the community or society, like that I have to show that there is an asexual actually living in this country, or kind of thing? There is a live asexual just near me. Do I have a pressure of like telling them that? But I don't think so though. But like then what? Then why? I really try hard. I'm actually trying really hard to think. Not telling someone is not a fooling someone, right? That may be, but I don't know. Somehow I don't want to coming out. I am happy with the relationship that having with all of my friends, all of with my parents, all of my cousins and relates. I feel like I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to divide with them. I don't want to prove myself again and again just because I say a single word which defines me best. But like the other part of my heart just keeps saying, just fucking say it. Just fucking say it. They are your parents, they are your relates, they are your friends, they will love you whatever you are. Just fuck say it. You wanna say it instead, like, you know. And I don't know. I don't know what to do. Do I wanna say it? Low key, yeah. Do I don't wanna say it? Sure, yeah. And I just wanna figure it out, the reason that I wanna coming out to other. Cause that thing just somehow keep ruining my vibe, keep ruining my day, keep ruining really nice conversation with others. Like after I finished like really nice conversation, I was like really happy about like them understanding what I said and like all those kind of thing. And I turn around and like that hits me, but you didn't tell them that. That's maybe the reason like they have a nice conversation or whatever thing that just hits me. You didn't coming out. You were not honest. Like, all those kind of thing. I doing the same thing to all my other personality as well. I don't know the reason that it just kept hits me, and I don't like it. Somehow I really hate it. So I usually don't do this, but if you watch this video this far, could you please comment how you feel about coming out in the comments? Because usually I have a conclusion. I have an opinion, I have a conclusion, I have a strong about it. I always said like I love to debate, I love to fight. Give your comments if you want. Gonna be yeah. But like not this time. I'm really confusing right now. This is my sin at the moment. I just want to talk it out loud because it just said. It just said. And I just want all of you to share how you feel about it, how you have it, why is your opinion about it, all those kind of things. Thank you very much for watching me till this very end, 30-minute video. And please, I beg you once more, make a comment. If you like this video, please subscribe. If you don't like this video, still subscribe and like, comment, see that. Thank you so much. See ya. Bye bye.